Namaskaram. Welcome back to Urban Philosopher. This is a continuation of the Bhagavad Gita series. A quick recap of our journey so far. We saw how in chapter 1, Arjuna, who is an embodiment of the confused mind, similar to ourselves, tried to escape the challenge of fighting his relatives, tried to play the good guy, and did not want to fight. And upon being challenged on that decision by Sri Krishna, he decided to surrender to his mentor. And then we saw how Sri Krishna explained to him the nature of his true self or Atman. Okay? And why it is illogical to worry about the outcome of any battle, physical or mental, and why it is important for him to do his duty. So, very many times in our day-to-day life, we are caught in situations where we feel, the challenge is so difficult, mentally and sometimes physically as well, that we don't want to fight this anymore. We are done with it. We just want to get out. This may be, some people saying that I just want to retire now. I just want to exit corporate life. I'm done with corporate life. Or I'm done with this relationship. I just want to quit. Okay? So while changing a particular situation or accepting or changing a particular, if you're in a bad place, you might want to go to a better place. That is certainly something which we could explore. Quitting or retiring is certainly not an option. Why it cannot be an option? Sri Krishna explains, verse 32. And happy, O Partha, are the Kshatriyas or warriors who get such a battle, which has come of its own accord and is an open gateway to heaven. Okay, so you should be fortunate to get big challenges in life. If, however, you do not fight this righteous battle, then failing in your duty and losing your reputation, you will incur sin. Besides, people will talk of your eternal infamy. And for one held in esteem, infamy is worse than death. So if you decide to quit from your duty, you will be engulfed in infamy. These mighty warriors will think that you have retired from battle through fear. Having been highly esteemed by them, you will now fall into disgrace. And your enemies will be saying many unmentionable things, decrying your prowess. What can be more painful than that? Either be killed in battle, you will attain heaven, or being victorious, you will enjoy the earth. Therefore, arise, O son of Kunti, resolved to fight. You see, if we take a battle and we take it head on, what is the worst thing that could happen? We could lose, okay? We might lose our job, we might lose our position, okay? But there will still be honor in it that we took the battle, we took the challenge to up and tried our best, and there will also be a lot of lessons. Or we could win, we could even win. Even though it seems unlikely, in most of the battles, in history, victory has been on the side of sometimes the most unexpected. So we could win. Even if there is just a 1% chance of it, that's just still a valid chance, and we could win. And upon victory, we could rise to much higher position, much higher role, and also learn in that process. So never walk away from a battle, even though it seems difficult and challenging and almost impossible. we should give it a try, irrespective of the challenge ahead, irrespective of the risks. We should take it. There is always a chance that we could win. And even if we lose, we won't lose much. Okay? With that, with the verse 37, I'll conclude for today. Thank you.